What's up, Peak Timers? Let's go ahead and open up the newest Hot Wheels. And we'll start it off with the Land Rover Defender 90. This is a brand new color variation. Let's pop it open and have a look at this. And there we have it, Land Rover with the number 68 on the side. Interesting colorway on there. You can see the writing on the front end, Defender on the side. There we have the spare wheel tire on the back. And on our bottom base, we have our Land Rover Defender 90 2019 Mattel license casting. We'll go ahead and we'll start a row way at the back right there. We'll go on to our next one. And our next one we have is the Triumph TR6. And I think this one is a treasure hunt. It is a treasure hunt. There it is. See, we have the treasure hunt logo right there on the inside and right on the top. So let's pop it on open. This is from the Track Champs Triumph TR6. Let's go ahead and pop that one on open. There's our treasure hunt logo right on the inside right there. And similar color to our Defender that we just opened up. And this one with the 23 on the side, the black interior. There's our treasure hunt logo just right there on the front end, and some other logoing and stuff as well. We kind of have that like kind of roadster look. Right-hand drive on the inside. There it is from the back. And our bottom base, it's a 2009 license casting from Mattel. We'll go ahead, throw that beside our Land Rover. And then we have a new for 2025 casting. This is the Polestar TRX from Peak Pursuit. Let's pop this one open and have a look at it. As I almost dropped it, I caught it though. This, I kind of think it's like a totally futuristic, like concept car, I guess it would be. No, it's definitely not a real car. This is definitely a concept car in real life, but crazy looking. Look at the kind of the slots on the front right there, the Polestar logoing right there. We got the surfboards on the back, 1 and 2. And yeah, kind of a cool casting. This would be a 2025 license one. I don't see it on there, but it should be because it's a brand new casting. But there we have that Polestar. We'll go ahead and throw that right there. And let's get something with some color. How about this one right here? This is the Revenger ST right there, and that one's a Muscle Mania casting right there. I'll pop it on open. This one's in that orange. Interesting wheel tire combination for it right there, and there it is all around. And on our bottom base, and it doesn't say the year that it's licensed, but there we have that for some color for us. Next up, how about this one right here? This is the Porsche 911 Carrera Clip, and this one in blue with white from Xpera Motors. I like all these clip cars. I've got a whole collection of all the different color variations of this Porsche clip car. You can see some paint. It's come off a little bit right there, some chipped paints, but it doesn't look like it's on the casting at all. It doesn't look chipped at all. It's just in the packaging there. And this one came out a couple years ago, 2023. There we go. I like the blue though. It's a nice blue, and you can clip it onto your keychain if you want to, if you're not familiar with the Porsche clip car. And that one, we'll just park it right there, and then we'll grab our next one. How about this one right here? This is the Decidedly Go from Xpera Motors. This is the 8-ball car, if you're not familiar with it. This is a new casting for this year, but this one is a recolor of it, our first recolor of this one right here. On the bottom, you can see it's got that little thing on the inside. You can shake it around, and it has like little sayings and stuff. It's tough to read exactly what it says. Outlook is good. I think that's what that says. And there we have the bottom. And there it is, all around, the 8-ball car. This is a cool casting. It's a fun casting though. I like it. Grab our next one right here. And this one is the 2015 Land Rover Defender Double Cab from the Dirt series. There it is. Is it Dirt something? No, it's just the French variation. It just says, but Mordas de Poser is dirt. Okay, I guess that's what it is. I'm not good at French, so don't quote me on that. But let's pop it on open here. And this is kind of like a mustard yellow color, Yokohama on the side. I love the big wheel tire combination. I think that looks great. There it is from our top end right there, and Yokohama on the side. Little pickup back on it as well. Land Rover writing on the rear, and on our bottom base, it's a 2017 license casting for this one. Pretty cool looking casting though. I like that one. Got it in lots of different color variations we've seen. Let's grab another one here. How about this one right here? This is the Pontiac Aztek, and this one is from the Wild Wide Body series. Let's pop it on open and see what this one's all about. Known to be one of the ugliest cars of all time, but hey, they've made a Hot Wheels variation, which they've made it custom, so it looks a little bit interesting. I like this paint though. Very metallic gray silver colorway on here. And there we got some graphics and stuff all on the side. Got the diffuser right there on the rear, big spoiler coming out on our bottom base. This one is a 2023 licensed casting, the Pontiac Aztek Custom right there. I'll throw it on up and we'll grab, what else do we have here beside me? I'm grabbing a bunch of cars. How about this one right here? This is the Audi 90 Quattro from the Peak Pursuit series, and we'll pop this one on open. I don't really know why some of them have French and some of them don't. This one just says Peak Pursuit. It's not in French. Some of the international cards will have it written in French, so I don't know the actual history or story behind that, besides just being the international ones, some of them having it. But anyways, Audi 90 Quattro in black. Nice color on this one. We've seen many different recolors of the Audi 90 Quattro. I think it's a great casting. I think it looks fantastic in this color. There it is, Audi 90 Quattro. The red interior on there as well. Bottom base, 2022 licensed casting. We have seen this one as a Super Treasure Hunt in 2024 as well. And here, just to show you, because I got it right here. There it is. There's your Super Treasure Hunt in 2024. So you can see that one in the Spectra Flame, that one in the black. But cool. Pretty cool to have that. We'll put that one back on our board. We'll put the Audi 90 Quattro right there. I'll grab our next one beside us here. We've got the Volkswagen T3 Custom, also from Peak Pursuit. We'll pop it on open. And this one is a cool looking casting. I like all the like the slots and inserts and stuff like that. I thought it was really well done on there. Number 25 written on the front end. A little happy face right there on the front end as well. Look at all the slots and stuff on the top. Kind of reminds me of like an intake of a Lamborghini, kind of somehow right there. And even on the sides, you can see those intakes right there. Bottom base, it is a 2024 licensed casting, so it was new last year. And we'll go ahead and throw that one right beside the Audi, and then we'll grab, how about that right there, the McLaren W1, new color of the W1 from the Race Day series right there. Pop it on open, and we'll see the new W1 right there. This one is in kind of like a satin gray, kind of a flat gray. And is this, no, it's just paint. I was like, is this body plastic? No, it's not. It is painted metal for sure. The bottom base would be plastic, and you can see this one was a 2025. So this was new for this year casting as well. So pretty cool. McLaren W1. It's, I don't know. I'm indifferent on my thoughts on the W1. Sometimes I really like it. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. It's not as good as the P1. That's for sure. I can say that the P1 I absolutely love. The W1, I think I got to grow with it, and then maybe I'll appreciate it and like it more later on. We'll throw that beside the Defender right there, and let's grab our next one. How about Sushi Tuner right here? Sushi Tuner from the Fast Foodie. This is a new colorway of the Sushi Tuner. Looks like it's got like the silver faster than ever style wheels on there. Right there. There we go. Nice big wheel tire combination. It's a piece of sushi. That's essentially what this is. There's no hiding about that. And nothing comes apart or anything like that. I was trying to before, but it doesn't. Bottom base, it is, was it new this year or last year? I can't remember. But no number of year on the bottom right there of the Sushi Tuner. We'll go ahead and throw Sushi Tuner. Can actually go way on the end right here. And we'll grab our next one. How about this right here? We've got the 2025 new for 2025 Alfa Romeo Giulia TI Super and Compact Kings. Not Super as in Super Treasure, it's just regular. That's just the name of the car. So pop it on open. We did see this one in a different color originally. Now we've got it in the white with the 63 written on the side. Alfa Romeo right there written on the back with the Momo logoing. These wheels, I think they suit it pretty nicely. I think it's definitely fitting for this car. Bottom base, look at that in green right there. And we have it with the new license. It is a 2025 car. Some of them don't say the year, but there you go. Alfa Romeo. And you know what? Let's park that beside the McLaren W1 right there. Why not? Grab our next one up right here. We've got, what is this? This is the Drift and Brake, and this is from the Wagons series. And no, this one's not a new one from, I think this was maybe last year that we saw this one as a new one. And good color on that. Look at that beautiful metallic gray right there with like a gloss over top of it. It's a really nice, kind of a muted metallic gray. Actually really like that paint on there. The car itself, yeah, it's not my favorite right there, but hey, it is what it is. This one on the bottom base doesn't say any year or anything like that, but Drift and Brake looking pretty good. Actually not too bad. Surprisingly, I like that one. Surprisingly, yeah, it's just the paint mostly, maybe not the car itself. Next up we have Bentley Continental GT3. That is a fantastic paint colorway from the Race Day series. Let's pop it on open, see what that one's all about. Look at that beauty right there. Reminds me of that Golden Nugget Supercharger and Civic. Look at the gold color on that Bentley, metallic gold Bentley on there. No stamping or anything on the front for a mainline. They've left it all for the siding right there. Beautiful color though. Very, very nice. We're seeing this color quite often. We're seeing it even in, what is it, an RLC? We've seen a few cars that are that like metallic yellow, Spectraflame yellow colorway. Continental GT3 2020 casting, so many different recolors we've seen this one, but that's got to be one of the best ones for a recolor, wouldn't you say? Go ahead and throw that in front of the Lotus right there. And how about this right here? We've got the HW Ultimate T-Rex Transporter from Xpera Motors. Pop this one on open, and we'll see what this one's all about. We saw this one new last year, and in case you didn't know, this one is made after like a bigger model play toy type Hot Wheels, and then they made it into a smaller 1/64 scale. Looks like a dinosaur. It is like a car stacker, a car carrier for the actual original one that they made it after. Bottom base right here, it is, what was new last year? I think it was new last year. So this is probably our second or third recolor of that one right there. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Our next one is the McMurtry Spéirling right here from Peak Pursuit. This is a new for 2025 casting. There's our new for 2025 casting logoing right there. And if you have a US card, it'll say new for 2025. If you have the international card, it'll just say 2025. So that's the difference right there, but it does mean that it's new casting. Look at the McMurtry Spéirling right here. One of the fastest EV cars, and it has like a fan in real life that pushes it down for aerodynamics. There's a bottom base, 2025 Mattel. I like the wheels. I think it suits it. I like the color. I like the casting. I think this one is really cool. Definitely a nice one to see in the Hot Wheels lineup. Very cool. Very, very cool. That one's nice. I like that. That's going to be nice for a new for 2025 casting video. What else do we have right here? We've got the Roadster Compact Kings right there. Let's pop it on open. The Roadster right here in a new color variation. HW graphics, number 43 on there. Nice metallic paint job on this one as well. White striping on the front. There it is all around. Bottom base, we have it as a, when did this one come out here? 2013. We've seen many different recolors of the Roadster, and there is another one to go. Throw that one right there. Next up, we've got, this is a cool one. I like this one. New for 2025 casting, the Street Shrieker right here. It's basically a fantasy hypercar, but they've done a great job. Look at the paint on that one right here. It looks like even a little paint mistake on there, but otherwise, like the gills that it kind of has on here, really, really cool. Really cool design. Look at that from the front end. Look at that from the side. Wheels, I think, suit it nicely. Massive diffuser on the rear. Nice spoiler all in there. Bottom base, it should say 2025 on here. 2024, there we go, 2024 license. Some of the new castings are licensed from the previous year. Some of them are for the current year. So that one is from a previous year license, but it's a non-licensed casting anyway. It's a fantasy casting, so it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and throw that one just right there in front of the Polestar. We'll grab another new for 2025 casting, but it is a recolor. It is the Hot Wings Fast Foodie right here. And we are going in totally random order, opening up cars. Lots of cool ones in this video here. We've got the Hot Sauce Hot Wheels. Look at that. Look at the guy there with the Hot Wheels logo as his tongue coming out for it being too hot. That is super cool. Very nicely done. For a fantasy casting, it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. So plastic body, metal base on here, and the metal base on there. And it does, let's see if it says any number, year, or anything. It does not on this one right here, but it is a new for 2025. Throw that one right there. And this is a really cool one too. This is also new for 2025 casting, but it is a recolor. Xpera Motors Quick Chat right here. We saw it in white originally. Now we've got it in this, like, I guess you would say metallic gray right there. And you can see it's got that little phone on the back, and then when it rolls, you can see the back thing goes up and down. So that's pretty cool right there. But there is our Quick Chat, and I've seen people who have had Airs where it has like a double mouth on there, so that is pretty cool. But this one is just your your normal one for the quick chat right there. We'll go ahead and pop quick chat right there. Next one we've got right here is the Blitz Speeder. Blitz Speeder, pop open. Let's see what Blitz Speeder is all about. Blitz Speeder right here. And this is a new color variation, pink on the top right there. Blitz written on there. 79, don't know the significance of 79, it's just a number for it right here, but probably good down the track. Bottom base is in some color right there. 2015 Mattel casting right there for the Blitz Speeder. Throw that beside the quick chat. Next one we've got is this one right here. This is the new for 2025 casting Honda Moto Compo. We saw it originally in red. Now we're getting it in yellow. So it's our first recolor of it. Let's pop it on open and see that one in its yellow glory right there. Moto Compo Honda, black gloss base, black all on the top right there. Look at that. It's even got the kickstand. So the kickstand, you can make it stand up. So there we go. Bottom base, nothing as far as riding goes because there's no rim. It's a motorbike basically. So we'll put this one standing up because it can, just right there. Next one is the Mod Mill. This is also a new for 2025 casting recolor right here. So lots of recolors in this case. Being the end of the year, that's not surprising, but we still did have quite a few new castings in here. Nice new recolors. Look at that one right there. Wheels, I think, suit it really nicely. Look at the double engines on there, the detail right there all on the side. There it is from the back. Bottom base, we have it in green, and it does have 2025 on there. So it is 2025. We'll throw that one right there. How about a Ferrari? The Ferrari F40 Competizione in yellow. This is a new color variation for this one. We saw it originally in red. We also are getting it in black and is a super treasure hunt for 2026. But the yellow variation, you guys know I love yellow. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite color for sure, and I love this one. I would have liked to see the super treasure hunt in yellow. They released it in a Spectra Flame black, but hey, that's okay. F40 Competizione 2025 new casting. You guys know 2025, the return of Ferrari to the Hot Wheels lineup, and I love it right there. Ferrari going right there. Next one we've got, let's go with, how about this one right here? This is the treasure hunt for the 2025 Hot Wheels Q case, and it is the 84 Audi Sport Quattro from the Wild Wide Body series. Treasure hunt logo, hey, we'll see it on the inside and on the car. There it is on the inside right there. Pop open the car. Let's find it on the car itself. Treasure hunt logo just right there on the rear. We go around the car right here on the front end. There's your bottom, or your front end right there. Also, we do have it on the rear right there as well, so you can see it nicely. Good color on this one. It's kind of a metallic silver gray color way with the gloss over top. Looking really good. The Audi 90 Quattro. Again, we've seen so many different recolors of this casting, and it just came out in, what was the year release? 2018, 2019, roughly. 2019 probably was the release. 2018 was the license for it. And we'll go on to our next one right here. We've got the Honda CB750 Cafe from the Motos. That's probably the French variation, but it is the Moto series right there. And this is a recolor as well. We've seen this one recently. Let's pop it on open and see what it's all about. And there we have it right here. Nice blue colorway on there. The white on the wheels right there, which looks really good. And these motorbikes, they're getting better. I haven't been a huge fan of like motorbikes to the Hot Wheels lineup, but some of them are getting more interesting and better. Kickstands on this one, so it will stand up nicely. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that beside the Audi right there, and we'll grab our next one. We have got the BMW M3 Wagon. This is the regular to what would be the Super Treasure Hunt. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this one on open right here. And there we have it in the green colorway. So it's a nice glossy, solid green right there. And then we got all the graphics all around on it as well. And let's go ahead and see this one on the bottom base in white right there. That is nice 2023 license. 2023 license casting. Yeah, I guess it would be. So we did see this one new last year. And yeah, pretty neat. I do like it. You guys want to see the Super Treasure Hunt for it? Let's put this one down. And there's the Super Treasure Hunt for it. We'll grab them both side by side so you guys can see, so we can see the comparison. So here, Super on the top, regular on the bottom. Definitely different wheels on there. And then the green, the Spectra Flame green right there on the Super. and then that's the green on the regular one. So you can see that totally difference. We'll go ahead and compare them side by side so you can see the differences on there. But the Super also has the real riders on it, whereas this one just has the plastic wheels. Bottom base though is very similar. You might get this one confused maybe a little bit if you see them in store, but don't miss out on that Super treasure hunt. We'll go ahead and throw the regular one down. We'll put the Super aside. We'll grab our next one. How about a Ferrari? Another Ferrari, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale from the Factory Fresh series. New casting, but this is a recolor, and this is what, our third to fourth colorway of this one so far. Hey, I'm not complaining. Love it in all the different colors. This one in a nice gray right there with metallic flake in the paint job. Ferrari shield on the front, Ferrari shields on the side, blacked out wheels, looking great. All around, great looking casting, fantastic execution. Love all the color variations they're coming out with. 2025 Mattel, of course, Ferrari's year of return. And you know what? Let's we're gonna start a new row for the Ferrari. We're gonna start a new row. How about just right there? It's just off the camera. You guys are good. Next one we've got is this one right here, the Renault Espace from the modified series, new for 2025 casting, but this is the first recolor of it. Yeah, the original one's kind of like yellow on top, black on the bottom, I think, was it? I think so. It was kind of a flipped variation of this one right here. Renault Espace F1 engine, crazy engine on this one, and it's a van. Yes, this is a real life car made in the 90s. Crazy, crazy car. Obviously, it was just kind of a concept car, an experimental car. Spoiler on the top right there. It is new for this year, so 2025. There it is right there. But yeah, not too bad in the black colored variation. Throw that beside the Ferrari. Grab our next one right here. How about this right here? Mustang GTD from the Mustang 60 series. This is our first recolor of it. We saw it earlier in the year as our first one. And then check this color out. The gold wheels on there. Look at the metallic on this one. Looking gorgeous. Love the light stamping on there. Looks fantastic. Just a really, really nice casting that they've executed. And you can see right there on the back, the Mustang logo, the Mustang lights. 2024 license, and it was because it was an early 2025 casting, so that's probably why. But yeah, very nice. Like the Mustang GTD, looking good. We're seeing it in 143 scale as well very soon, so I'll have that in hand. We'll get to take a look at that. Next up, we have the TV series Batmobile from the Batman series. Guys, guess how many recolors have we had of the TV series Batmobile? We've seen it in premium recently as well, in a pop culture. And this one, actually, this color doesn't look too bad. At least it's not like a gray or black. It's kind of like it's kind of like an orangey red color. It's a maroon red, more of a maroon red. There it is on the back. When is this license from? When is this one? I'd like to know. I don't see a year on the bottom right there. If you know which year this one originally came out, let me know in the comment section. But until then, it's going to go beside our GTD right there. Grab our next cars right here. We got lots of cars here beside me. How about this one? This is a new recolor of the 2025 Cone Shaker from HW Metro. Let's pop it on open. See what this one is all about. There we have the Cone Shaker. This is a cool one because it does have, look at the bottom of casting. Look at how it's got like the hole for the cone. It's metal on the bottom. Just really, really neat how they've done that. So I like it. And you can see the cone comes through on the top. New color variation of this one. Cool different wheel tire combination on the back as well for the Cone Shaker. Throw the Cone Shaker right up there. Grab one of my favorite recolors so far of this year. I love the Dodge Viper GTS. This is the 96 Dodge Viper GTS. Yellow with black. We saw it originally blue with the white stripes, which was also crazy good. And then we have it from the Then and Now series. Let's pop it on open. The Viper right here. Oh, I love the Dodge Viper. I love the GTS. Looking so, so good. I'd love to own one of these in real life. Dodge Vipers, I think they're fantastic value for money cars. The striping's kind of weird on the back, how they didn't continue it over the lip. Kind of don't like that, but hey, we're not complaining here. It's just, it is what it is. 2025 license. It says Viper on the back right there too. Cool casting. Love that. Next one we have BMW 635 CSI from the Wild Wide Body series in orange. Pop it on open. See what this one's all about right here. There it is right there. The orange BMW mesh wheels on there, mesh wheels on there. Metal kind of mixed into the front end. Chrome interior, bottom base. It should be new for 2025 casting, so it should be a 2025 license. I don't see any year on here. Orange on the bottom though too, which is cool. So there we go. Nice. There we go. Put it on up. And what else we have here? How about this new for 2025 casting? It is the 1983 Porsche 928S from the Muscle Mania. Interesting series, a Muscle Mania series for a Porsche. I don't agree with that, but hey, it is what it is. Can't change that. So Porsche right there written on the side, 928. You can see the interior. Look at the detail in the seats. Very nice detail seats right there. I like that. The 10 seat interior. There it is all around. Interesting. Very, very cool. Bottom base 2025 license casting. Cool. I like it. I like the 928S. It's not bad. Not bad in the Hot Wheels lineup. How about this one? This is a new for 2025 casting as well. El Segundo Rally. We've seen an El Segundo Coupe before. Now we got the Rally variation of it. This one in a gray colorway with the white wheels on there. It's kind of all rallied out, so you can see it's got like kind of dirt mixed in on the side. There's got the lights on the front end. Gray all around. Interesting from the side. Nice lip on there as well. Bottom base. Ooh, that is crazy. That base. 2025 license casting. Look at the dirt tires on there as well. So that is cool. It's definitely ready for the rallying. We'll throw that one right there. Grab our next one up. We've got the Trackwagon in a wagon series. And this is not a new for 2025 casting. It's new last year, wasn't it? I think this was new last year. So we're getting a recolor of it. And this one is got some crazy, look like it's like an art car. Crazy graphics all around. There it is from the top end right there. And from the side. Bottom base, let's see what it says. Trackwagon 2023. So it might be a 2024 release or 2023, late 23, early 24. Trackwagon is right there. How about this one right here? This is the 91 GMC Syclone from the Hot Trucks series. That's a nice recolor of it. We've seen this one originally released in black. We've seen it as Zamac. I think we've seen it as one or two other different colorways as well. That is totally 90s though, that color. That is so cool. I like that. Just that side view, the wheels, I think it's perfect. Totally like Saved by the Bell vibes on the side. If you know, you know. Some of you are like, what's it about this bell? It's just, yeah, it's a little bit older TV show. But there we go. From the back, Cyclone. And our bottom base, 2019 Mattel release. Really cool. I like that. I think this color totally suits the vibes of this truck. That is super cool. Very, very nice. One of the cool new colors. How about this for a new colorway as well? The Lamborghini Huracan Starato right here from the Safari Mode series. And we'll pop that one open. And is this, I am slightly colorblind, but is this like green or yellow? It's almost like a very bright green or almost yellow. You guys let me know in the comment section. I don't know. All right, my lights are really bright, so it might kind of push it out a little bit. Maybe it is more green. 63 on the side. We're not going to worry about the color. You guys are going to let me know anyways. Lamborghini Huracan Starato, 2023 license car. There it is. Whatever color it is. Love this one right here. How about that? 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG. New color on this one. I love this one. Wild wide body. This one in my winning shorts video, it won for car of the P case or Q. Was it P case or Q case? I can't remember. But beauty. Look at that metallic blue on there. Love that. Love the color. Love the interior on there. The tan interior, the light interior on there. It looks great. Back AMG logoing, the writing on the side. And this one is 2022 license on there. We did see it as a Super Treasure Hunt last year and since, hey, we showed the other Super. How about that? Two fantastic colors of this wonderful casting. That's the Super with the treaded wheel riders, and that's just your recolor of it right there. Beautiful. Always like that casting. Throw that aside. Well, how about this one right here? That is the Chevy Blazer 4x4 from the Dirt series. Let's go ahead and pop this one on open, and we'll see what this one's all about. This one is, what color is this? This is a green color too? Yeah, kind of a metallic green, darker green. Bilstein 404, big raised up on this one right here. Check it out. Hugely raised up. Bottom in chrome. That is bright. 2015 license on this one. I like these raised up trucks. That's really cool. How about another Ferrari, new for 2025, yellow Ferrari 365 GTB4 Competizione. This is a recolor. We've seen it originally released in red. Now we've got the yellow color variation, and I think we're getting it in white as well soon. And look at that yellow base on there. Obviously, it's a 2025 license, 64 written on the side. Cool lights on the front end. Beautiful job on this one that they've done. All the Ferraris look fantastic for 2025. You guys know I'm obsessed with Ferraris. Absolutely love them. And I could not be happier with the yellow released Ferrari. Another yellow Ferrari. How about that? 2 yellow released Ferraris for this video. Mazda RX-3. Mazda is how we say it in Canada here. Peak Pursuit. And this one's, I don't like the color of this. I do not like that color. It's a very, yeah, it's just gross. It's gross looking color in my opinion. Graphics on the side you can see right there. Toyo tires 57. Got that front lip on this one. There it is from the top. There it is from the bottom. It's got some sort of track logo on there. I don't know the significance of that logoing right there, what that's supposed to be. And, but yeah, kind of a cool casting. Horrible color though. There we go. Put that aside. We got the Skull Shaker Exper motors in white. Pop it on open. And there it is in white, the Skull Shaker. You can see that little dude on the inside who shakes when you roll him on the ground. Here, let's roll him. There we go. He kind of, his head shakes. It does. It shakes. Skull Shaker. There it is. Bottom base. 2017 license on there. I'll throw it on the side. Next one we have is the 67 Shelby GT500. They don't say Mustang, but it is from the Mustang 60 series. It's definitely a Mustang. We know that. Let's go ahead and see what this one's all about. Black with the gold. I love black and gold. I think it's a fantastic combination. Check out the gold striping on there. 428 cubic inch CI written on the front right there. Beautiful, beautiful Mustang fastback right here. Older casting, I would assume. I think this one is, we don't have a year on the bottom base, but it has been around for a while. But beautiful, really nice Mustang, love it. Throw that one right there. We've got the Mustache right here. This is a recolor of a casting that we saw new last year. And Mustache, if you haven't or not familiar with the Mustache, that's the casting, but it does have a moving part on the Mustache. Look at the graphics. That's really, really nicely done for the paint. It's kind of a matte, it's almost like a matte finish to it too. It's more of a satin finish, but it does have this piece right here, which pops right out. Oh, it comes completely off. I don't even know, but it's supposed to snap in right there. There we go. So it just kind of rotates on that little hinge right there. But this is to brush your stash. There you go. The Mustache, the little piece you can brush that stash. So if you want to keep this car with you, so you can see how it closes just like that, snaps in there nicely. And if you want to brush your stash, you just unsnap it, brush, 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 close it up, put it back in your pocket. You got a Hot Wheels, you got a brush for your stash. There you go, Mustache right there, pretty cool. Zinger 21C from Peak Pursuit in white. This is a recolor. We saw it in blue before, I believe it was. Different wheels on this one, mesh wheels, the chrome mesh wheels, all white, very clean looking casting. I'm not a fan of this. I know it's a 3D printed hypercar in real life, but I don't know. I don't think it's particularly good looking. That's just my opinion. And you know what? My opinion's always right. I'm kidding. There we go. All right, you guys decide if you like it or not. Not for me. Next up, we've got. Did we already open a Blitz Speeder? I feel like we did open a Blitz Speeder. There's a Blitz Speeder right there. All right, Blitz Speeder. Bye-bye. Going aside. We'll open up the next one here. We've got Power Rocket right there. Power Rocket. Let's go ahead and open up Power Rocket. Holy crap, that is got a lot of pink on there. See-through X-Racers type of car. Power Rocket. Big rockets on the rear. Big wing on there. And that's your bottom base. All right, putting that one aside. Power Rocket, moving on. Okay, we need a tool. We got the Speed Driver. Exper Motors, new. This is not a new casting, but it is a new colorway of this one. And if you guys are not familiar with this one, basically it's got a little storage area for tools that kind of overflow. Then it's got this little screwdriver, or sorry, a wrench on the back. Then it's got this little piece right here, which you can use to screw in stuff. 2019 license casting. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Meh. We'll put it aside. We've got, how about we got a couple more left here. The Ain't Fair from the art cars. We've always seen the Ain't Fair with the art cars because there's so much room to put all these graphics and stuff on the side. But I think that's pretty cool. Ain't Fair written on the graffiti, all on the back, all on the side. There's your bike on the front. HW Destination Center. Dash Center written on there. Ain't fair. Engine on the rear. Bottom base, 2020 license Mattel. There it is. Ain't fair. All right, we'll throw that one right there. Next up, we've got the Terra-Tracktyl. And this is a new color of the Terra-Tracktyl. And there is our Terra-Tracktyl right there. Gray metallic kind of colorway on here. It's just plastic. Yeah, it is plastic. Metal base. Plastic body. Metal base. And there we go. That's it for that one right there. Throw it aside. Next up, we have got Kit Kart. I like Kit Kart. Ride-Ons series. Kit Kart in black right here with the gold. Black and gold. There we go. More black and gold. Liking the black and gold on this one. Gold wheels on there too. Diffuser on the back. Bottom base, 2017 licensed Mattel casting. There's our Kit Kart. And our final car today, guys, don't go anywhere. Salt Shaker. Here it is. And then we'll get an overview of all of our cars. We've got the Salt Shaker right here with the, I guess it would be salt and pepper shaker on the back. No, I don't know. Maybe it is. It looks like a jet engine car, like a salt track. I think that's what they meant for like the Bonneville salt tracks. That's what it's meant to be. Super fast car. We'll put that one right there. And there we have all of our Hot Wheels that we opened up today. Comment down below your favorite one.